Here are three things your content should do to have your offers selling like hotcakes. And if they're not selling as fast as you would like, or you're having trouble getting the content out because you're busy, you're booked, you're full of clients, then you need to listen up because I can help you with that. Or listen up because this is how you're going to improve your content. And you don't want to miss this because it's three things that you have not thought about. So let's dive right in. So, your content should do these three things to have your dream clients reaching out to you and buying your offers. And if you're missing one of them, then this is why your offers aren't selling the way you want them to. Okay. So let's dive in. Number one, your content has to resonate with your audience. This is huge. And what I mean by that, it has to tell your audience something different. With all the information out in the world that we can Google, we can use YouTube, we can use Pinterest, we can use all these different search engines to find the information that we're looking for. Your content needs to be different and it needs to be positioned in a way that teaches your audience something different, right? Because it needs to pique their attention and it needs to give them what they have been looking for or possible reasons as to why the transformation that they're searching for has not happened for them yet. So, for example, most of my clients who come to me, they have gone to like business coaches, they have gone to sales coaches, they have gone to coaches of coaches and coaches, all different types of coaches, right? And they've gone to all these things like system coaches, everything, you name it, right? So they have done all of this. And as soon as they come to me, I could see right away that their problem is not with their sales. It is not with their business or anything like that. It is with their content. It is resonating with their dream clients. So, and usually it's because they're talking to everyone or they're writing content that their audience doesn't really want to hear. They're writing content that they want to write and they don't go deep enough, right? So they're afraid people won't like them or that their best friend from high school will say something about it and it holds them back. And this sucks because these people that I work with are change makers. They are transformers. They are people who are going to help change this world, okay? And I have to remind them of who they are. And I show them, like, hey, little tweaks, try this. And then guess what happens? With these little tweaks, they start having clients to come in, they start having sales come in, they start having more interviews, they start having more guest speaking option appearances. It's crazy what these little tweaks do for them, right? So that is number one. Number two, you have to take them on a journey of what happens when the problem is solved. So many times when I'm working with dream clients, I always see them talking about the before the problem solved. They're always saying, "Oh, this is the pain. This is the pain. This is what's happening now. What's happening now. What's happening now. What's happening before." Instead of describing what is happening after your transformation, after like what are the great things that's happening after you give them that solution, right? You want to show them what has happened with their clients, what has happened with your life, how it's easier for you to do this, and how it wasn't like that before. And you want to show them this, not just tell them this, right? So, too many times when I'm working with clients, they dwell on their dream client's pain. They use words like struggle, barely, I can't get out of bed, hard, you're broke, they didn't make any sales, and wonder why. And when it comes to their offer, people are like, I can't afford it. I'll get back to you. They ghost them and all these things. And it's because they're always situated on the transformation before they actually hit that transformation. Or when you talk about the transformation after and what happens after, guess what happens? Those are the people that are actually looking for solutions. They want to see what their life is going to be like afterwards. They know what their life is like now. That's not the problem. They don't want their life now. They want to see exactly what's going to happen afterwards, right? So, we have to show them. We have to take them on a journey. And when you write content that truly attracts, I definitely need a new word for this. That means you take your client on a journey of what happens when the problem is solved. And you use their senses to understand that where you are now or where your client is now is the life that they want to live, which leads me to my next point. Number three. Also, if you having like If any of this has resonated with you and you want some help with this, message me the word momentum and I will help you out with this. Okay. So, number three, they solve the problem for them. Your content actually has to solve the problem, right? So flashy marketing, it does work. I'm not going to lie. We all saw it, right? We all saw people who said they make this much money and how many people flock to their offers, right? But it only gets you so far. Your offer must actually solve the problem or give your dream client the transformation that you promise. But most of the clients I work with, they're actually really, really, really good at this part. The part that they're not so good at is describing the transformation they provide. So what they do is they present an offer like you get this many calls, you get a one-to-one Voxer session, you get access to this many workbooks and course books and all these things. And when you look at it as a busy mom, like I work a full-time job, I have this business, I have three kids, and I have a husband, I have a life. So when I see like, oh, I have to be on this many calls, I have to answer in a Voxer, I have to be on one-to-one call with you too. It's like, oh my gosh, do I really have time for this? Right? Where what you should do is describe those features as benefits. So when you describe your features as benefits, you show them how the offer will make them feel. You show how it will make it easier for them. You show them how to get the transformation they desire quicker than ever. And that is what's going to capture their attention. That is what's going to have them like leaping for joy and loving it and always wanted to be inside your offer. Okay, so that was number three. Let's go through it. Number one, your content has to resonate with your dream client. If you're not sure of your dream client, if you haven't gone deep enough on your dream client, message me the word momentum and let's get that sorted out for you. Okay. Number two, you have to take them on a journey of what happens when that problem is solved. Stop talking about the journey before, start talking about what happens after the problem is solved. Like, what are the benefits of them working with you? What will happen after that problem is solved? Okay. And number three, actually solve the problem for them. You wouldn't understand how many times people actually miss this. Your offer truly needs to solve the problem for them. Okay. So, now that you get the idea of it, it's your turn to go back through your offer and through your content and make sure these three things are present. And if you are like, hey, I have this offer, but it's not converting as much as I want, I know something is off and I think it's my messaging or I need to revamp it, then you need to join me in um, my free upcoming workshop called the Offer Lab. I'll put the link below to make sure you join that. And if you're like, okay, I'm ready, I really need some help, I want you to take a look at this one-on-one, I want you to look at my unique business, then you need to message me the word momentum and I will take a look at it and give you some advice and also give you a roadmap on how you can have more of your followers turn into paid clients so your bank account becomes a party. Okay. So if you're interested in that, message me the word momentum and let's get this party started. All right. I'm going to talk to you later. You have a great day today.